Welcome back to AM Northwest. It's the perfect grab-and-go breakfast for back-to-school season and will score you major points with your kids. Here to share her deliciously healthy cookie recipe, we welcome back the co-author of F Words, Mom, Let Us Say, Food, Family, and Friends, Sharon Peddie. Great to see you, Sharon.
It's good to see you,
You're
too.
so tan from summer.
I
Wonderful.
love summer so much.
So tell me about these cookies.
Well, these cookies are special, and I wanted to share them for a couple reasons. First of all, back to school is kind of an anxious time.
Sure.
And I feel like there's nothing better than a homemade cookie to just ease any kind of anxiety or pain. And then these cookies, first of all, everybody's going to love them, but what I love about these cookies is they love you back. They're loaded with
they're healthy.
They're loaded with nutrition, and you're not going to feel bad serving them to your kids or grabbing one for yourself because they really are loaded with nutrition.
So when you serve these to your kids, back when the kids were younger,
was it still eat them all the time?
Oh, was it in addition to breakfast or as a substitute for breakfast?
Well, especially as they get into high school, they just want to grab and go. They want to sleep till they absolutely can. So I would say, here's a cookie, here's a banana, you know, have a little juice. And when you put all that together, it really does make for a nice breakfast.
And it's all ready to go.
Easy, grab and go.
Yeah.
And then my middle daughter is a registered dietitian, and she was very instrumental in the cookbook to begin with. But something that she has really taught me and my family, and I hear her talking to people, is nutrition shouldn't be stressful. It should be no stress. And so rather than people going, oh, I should take this out, I should stop eating this, she said, why don't you just concentrate on having things that you enjoy and adding nutrition to things. And I feel like this cookie is a perfect example of that.
So like you have like different containers here of different healthy things.
I keep all of this in my pantry loaded all the time. So I'll go through it as we go through and tell everybody, because it really does have a lot of stuff.
Okay,
so
let's do it.
I start with you know, the liquids, and I use apple juice, or you can peel and just shred on a box grater like 2 apples.
Okay.
Or you can use orange juice. So we have apple juice, we have an egg, and a 1/2 cup of avocado oil.
Okay.
And so we'll start with the liquids, and then because you know you're trying to make this in the morning usually, and you want to be fast. I just originally, when I started this recipe, I just started using this box cookie mix that I love.
It's a gluten-free
It's gluten-free, but nobody knows. And gluten-free flour tends to be a little crunchier and crispier, so it makes a really nice texture cookie. So I just dump that whole thing right in here. And then we just start adding all that nutrition like crazy. So if you don't mind, we need a cup of rolled oats.
You got it.
And I use the Quick. And so we'll put a cup of that in there. And then we'll just go down the line. This has a very nice warm flavor to it. So we're gonna do a teaspoon of pumpkin spice. And it's not really strong in all the cookies as a whole, but it does add like a nice little warm tone. And then we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon.
Okay, we can do that. Oh, it smells so good.
And it makes your house smell so good.
Wow, I love it.
And then we're going to do a 1/2 cup each of, we're going to put the walnuts in. And
that's brain food right there.
It sure is. And if somebody doesn't like walnuts, you can substitute. You can use pecans or any kind of nuts that you like. Cranberries, dried cranberries, and you got those in there.
Yeah.
And then pumpkin seeds, we're going to go ahead and put that in there.
Yeah, oops, okay.
And then sunflower seeds. So you're seeing all of this omega-3 fatty acids in here, protein, all kinds of things that are going to lower your LDL cholesterol.
I love that.
There's just a ton of great things in here.
Chia seeds?
We're going to do chia seeds. And again, like if these things are all in your pantry, you can just add them to a snack.
Yeah, you don't have to think about it.
And then flaxseed.
Okay.
And then we'll wait on the chocolate chips.
Okay.
And then you just let the little stand mixer do all the work.
I would think it'd be so, if you were able to do it the night before, it would certainly help out.
Absolutely. I make these for, my husband loves these. And I'll make them on a Sunday. And we have this big cookie jar on the counter, and I just load them up in there, and it's great for all week. You just keep them nice airtight. And then this is what the dough looks like. It's
Did you just add like a couple tablespoons?
I did 3 tablespoons of water.
Okay.
And if the texture just seems too thick, you can always add a little bit more. But that's basically what the batter looks like.
Okay.
And then we're going to add dark chocolate. Oh, I forgot these. Yes, we're going to go ahead and do a half a cup of the granola. And this just adds some crunch again. Like, this cookie is so crunchy and hearty. It's just delicious. I'm going to just give that a quick little spin since I forgot it. And then dark chocolate. Again, it is a superfood. It's proven. You can do it.
Okay, and how much of this?
This is a half of a bag, so it's a cup. You can just dump the whole thing in there. And true confessions, yesterday, you know, sometimes when you're like trying extra hard, you mess up. I was like trying to make the perfect cookie to bring.
I know that very well. Okay.
And so those cookies that I brought you, they have a whole bag of dark chocolate chips in there.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Was like trying too hard.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
But my husband even actually prefers this cookie without dark chocolate, but my kids always loved it. I'm a chocolate lover.
Yeah.
And that is basically it. And you can make them any size. I do try to make them in a way that it feels hearty and like you can have one. But if you want to make them smaller so that you can have 2, you can do that. And
what you looking for?
I'm looking for the half.
There you go.
I'm sorry,
that's the half.
The quarter cup, actually.
Okay, this is a third.
Here we go. I got a quarter right here. And I'm just going to move us down right here.
Sure.
And you can make them, like I said, any size, but I just usually take it a quarter cup, and that's about the size that I really
paper
like.
You got there.
You got some parchment paper in there, and this makes about 18 cookies if you do them this size.
Okay.
And then if it gets a little thick, often what I'll do, I just have a little bowl with a tiny bit of avocado oil in there. Just wet it.
Oh, smart.
And then start.
And then it's easier to get those out. Okay,
yes.
gotcha.
And then you just keep going and put it all in there.
What temperature for how long?
350 for about 18 minutes. It always depends on everybody's oven, but that's about right.
Oh, wow.
Get ready for a lot of chocolate. I'm sorry about that.
You don't
sorry,
have
not
to warn
sorry.
me. Yeah. Oh, that's really good. That's a perfect Christmas. Morning cookie.
It does have like a little bit of a
because I got the
festive.
the cinnamon is really nice, and the chocolate's really nice, and it is country. It feels healthy.
It is,
and it tastes good.
It is full of nutrition, and that's what we're going for, right? Just to
and
keep
it's
adding
yummy.
nutrition.
And it's yummy.
Delicious.
Sharon, great, great job. We're gonna put the recipe on our website, but again, the book is called F Words, Mom, Let Us Say. Sharon, Peddie, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away, and I get more of this.